Hey, what's up? It's Nico. I previously recorded a video on how to write emails like a pro, and we used emails from a famous marketer as our sample data. Today I would like to do the same, but for ads. So we head over to facebook.com/ads/library and we search for, we first have to pick a category, and then we search for example, Frank Kern. And we can go to his page and check out the ads that Frank runs and use them as our sample data. But since I already used Frank's data in my email tutorial, we are going to use something else, and this framework is going to be a little bit different. So let's assume we want to write ads for a hotel. So what we can do is we can search for famous hotel chains and see if they run ads, and if they do, we use their copy as our sample data. So for example, the Hilton Hotel. Let's go to their site, and you can see that, let me switch the country to all. I have to do it again. There we go. So you can see that the Hilton Hotel, no, that is not the Hilton Hotel. Something went wrong. So let's try again. Yeah, there we have it. So you can see that the Hilton Hotel runs 170 ads around the world. So let's see. Okay, it seems like they don't use a lot of copy. They go with videos and visuals. Let's see, maybe we have to search for another chain. Oh, here's something at least. Copy this over. Yeah, that's very short. We have something over here. One, two, three, four, five, six. Well, maybe one more. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ads. I'm going to add some labels now. Ads or ad. Well, let's be more descriptive and not use abbreviations. So advertisement. I'm adding the stop sequence. And you know what? Why not create a framework without any input? We just let AI continue writing these ads. Let's try this. Frameworks, new. Let's paste the instruction, no input one needed here. And it's going to be ads like the Hilton, ads tutorial, no example required. The length, we leave it at 400 because these are very short. And let's see if AI can come up with an ad like this without any input we give. Let's save it and let's check it out. You can see there's no input box because we don't have to give any inputs to this framework. This is different from what you know, so let's try this. A day on the slopes is a day well spent. Stay at a ski in and ski out hotel and you're just a short stroll away from some of the best snow in the world. The perfect spot for the whole family to unwind and recharge in the sun. So yes, this works, but it's random now. But it still helps to get some ideas. So you can have a framework that just continues on the sample data without needing any input. But of course, what we could do is we could enhance this and add a new data point. For example, a topic. What is this ad about? This ad is about, let's say, spring break. The next one is about saving on park admission and a daily food credit. Maybe be a little more descriptive here as well. And swimming. Holidays in Las Vegas. Okay, now that I've added a topic to this framework, we need some example input. But we do this right inside the builder. So let me, you know what? Let me duplicate this. Let's say the input is gambling in Atlantic City. Let's go. Now this time we have this topic box because we've added the input 1, and of course you can add another data point, whatever this is, and name it input 2, and you would have a second box, and you would add this data point over here, well, to all your samples. But let's test this. Alright, let's see. Enjoy a thrill of Las Vegas for a day when you stay. Well, this is actually not Atlantic City. Get your gaming on at our hotels in Atlantic City with casino resorts and casinos that include the Grand, Trump, Taj Mahal, Resorts, Harrah's, and Revel, or Revel. Take a vacation and bet big on the slot machines and roulette wheels. Whether you're a high roller or just looking to try your luck, our Atlantic City hotel will ensure you have everything you need for fun and memorable visit. So as you can see, we will now able, except for this result over here, to write an ad about a specific city and a specific activity. So we provided some activities here, and some cities sometimes. And with this topic, with this input, we were able to create this text box here and guide AI and create very specific ads for, like the Hilton maybe would do for gambling in Atlantic City. Okay, what about surfing in Miami? The ocean waves of South Florida are one of the best in the world, and we are just a hop, skip, and a jump from the beach. Well, I like this one pretty much. Spend your day surfing at the Atlantic Ocean, taking a spin on Biscayne Bay, or finding your own spot on the beach. Stay at our Miami Beach Hotel and you will be minutes from the best surfing beaches in the area, including Biscayne National Park, Bal Harbour Shores, and Fisher Island. So you can see that AI was now able, just by adding this topic data point, to understand what we are looking for. So you can further improve this if you would have, for example, remove the topic data point and you would say something like city, and then you have the city, and then you would have something like activity and the activity, and then you have the ad. But of course, the ad has to reflect the city. So you can either make up a city and put it in here somewhere and an activity. But the activity is like swimming or like spring break, like partying, dancing. And the city is, I don't know, you could say something like Cancun. Activity, swimming, partying, dancing. Oh, Cancun. And you can do the same over here. So the activity is, I don't know, not really an activity here. But I think you get the point. So you would need to have better samples here, but then you have an input for the city, you would have an input for the activity. Well, actually, let me build this out. Okay, so there's no activity here. I probably gonna just remove this, but for now just make it red and check back later. So this is Las Vegas. And the activity is lounging by the pool. This is Las Vegas as well. Enjoy the strip view. Maybe activity is not the right word, but whatever. Let's try this. Okay, there's a lot of Las Vegas ads here. Okay, this ad doesn't have a city, so I just make it up. Okay, that would be it. Let's get rid of this one. We have one less sample, but I'm not too worried. Let's copy it and let's once again make a duplicate. So it's surfing. Oh, that's input 2. Input 1 is the city, Atlantic City. Input 2 is the activity. So let's say surfing. And let's try it. All right, let's see. Oceanside accommodations with oceanside activities are a great way to spend your next vacation. A beachfront stay is the perfect way to escape, and while you're there, check out some of the best surf spots in the region. Oceanfront hotels in Atlantic City. Well, what? Why did I do Atlantic City? Well, I wanted to do Miami. Okay, but anyway, you get the idea. You have programmed yourself an interface that takes very concrete data, for example, a city and an activity. Let me change this to Miami, and then it writes these short form ads for you based on the writing style of the Hilton Hotel. If you are a surfer at heart, we're the place for you. We are surrounded by some of the most beautiful beaches, and we have a few of them within our own resort. So I hope you get the idea. We have created 3 frameworks to write ads like the Hilton Hotel. The first one just writes ads with no further input data from us. The second one takes 1 input from us, and the third one takes 2 inputs, a city and an activity. And you can even create another box if you want to. But I like to keep it simple. So what if we want to go to, let's say, Los Angeles for partying? Live the life of a celebrity at one of the hottest hotels in Hollywood at the Langham. We've got the best party scene in town. So yeah, guys, I'm not going to read this out right now. You get the idea. If you have no idea what I did here, you should start at closerscopy.com/help, and there you go to frameworks, and there you go to customize. And you will get a step-by-step tutorial. And once you saw this, come back here and you will definitely know what I did.